Alright, welcome back to the Kingdom Vibes TV. Behind me, you guys gonna meet in a few minutes Pen and Tongue. And in fact, we won't let them introduce themselves now, but in a few minutes, guys, gonna head them live. You know, they're a poetry group, right?
Yeah.
And so they put on events and so forth. So you're gonna hear a little bit more about them, their purpose, things, and what they're gonna be doing. So keep a lock right here on Kingdom Vibes TV. This your boy DJ Counts. Another thing said, blessed love every time. Oh, so God leads you know.
We are Pen and Tongue.
Hey everybody, my name is Sophia J and I am the founder of Pen and Tongue, and behind me you have
Eske,
Nisha.
Lionheart.
It is Pen and Tongue. Pen and Tongue is an organization, a group of just young Christians willing to worship God creatively, whether it be spoken word, comedy, dance, whichever we choose. Vessels willing to be used. And that's Pen and Tongue.
The form of art that I use in Pen and Tongue is spoken word. It's basically poetry. I use this because of the talent that God given me. It's something that I'm more comfortable with and something that I could easily do.
Some of our goals for Pen and Tongue. Our goal is to speak life into a generation and to get them inspired to want to speak life to each other and to enjoy the ministry of poetry.
What's good, everybody? This is Kid. I'm about to do a poem called Die to Live. Basically speaking about how, this ain't your life right now. Like, you might be living life, but it's more to come. So it's like, you should die as your savior to live with your savior. So it's die to live. If I tell you the truth, what do I gain? Another enemy. But my silence gave consent, and your dissent is the blood on my hands. The burden of your hypocrisy is too much for me to bench press. Body your flesh with no spirit, your dead weight left me heavy hearted. See, the maggots inside will beg to differ. They chew on your liver, and it echoes every time they bite down, because empty vessels make the most noise. Lovers of this world, you infatuated with vanity. You turn your back to the cup of blood, body in desperate need for the bread of life. Lovers of this world, your drunken footsteps have landed you at death's door, but the reality of what you're in for shows you're not ready.
This poem is entitled Insane Worship. Bold, radical, and unashamed is what you called me to be. Yet I'm only bold, radical, and unashamed when I choose to be. Foolishly, I come up with excuses which confuses me. While my enemies takes pride in their sins, while their lives are in jeopardy, I act as if this is new to me, when actually I've been working for 12 years exclusively. So what's the deal? Why all of a sudden I'm ashamed to lift my hands when others are around me? Why can't I keep it real? I know where I came from, but I'd rather put my worship on freeze, well, only until all the people leave. Why do we care so much of what they think? Do you think they care if we murmur about how much they drink? If I had that same boldness they have when they consume so much alcohol until they faint, then a worshiper would then become a part of my surname. I don't wish to be like David's wife, ashamed when he went out for God. I want my worship to be so intense to the point where people are drawn. I want their minds to be blown away, where they feel something in their lives is missing. Drugs, alcohol, and sex are not a part of that vision, but there's a void inside, the only thing that make that a part of their mission. So what if I'm a Christian? It's about that time for me to let my light shine, giving them a clearer sight, making it easier for them to envision.
Hi, my name is Nisha, and this poem it's entitled Picture Perfect, and it's about how we dress up ourselves and portray ourselves to be something else, but inside God knows what we really are. Picture perfect. You've perfected the art of being photogenic. It's like so far gone twisted into your DNA, it's become genetic. Impossible to tell when you're sick or when you're well, when you stumble continuously, or when you put on the front for me. I mean, we, us, the crowd is conspicuous. We see the imagery vividly. Then time tells on you because a lamb turns into a brute, and the evidence is evident. Just look at your fruit. The truth hurts. Selah.
Hi, I'm Tamika Pender, and I'm representing Inner Soul Shoe Boutique, and you're locked in the Kingdom Vibe TV.